Mike, we talked about it a little bit. You were letting me know that it was going to happen today, which I appreciate. And shout out to CAA and everybody doing this at 10 o'clock and not their usual noon or 12:30 doing announcements after the show. Is it just men's basketball schedule is out now?
Full schedule is out for the entire conference. So that means our schedule, UNCW men's basketball schedule, is complete with the non-conference and the conference schedules. We knew who you're going to play, where you're going to play them, but not when. And now we know that and we see that, and now kind of start to digest it a little bit from an internal standpoint, see where we're going to do some of our different games and different things like that. And then obviously for a fan's perspective, now what's going to go on, when the games are going to be, who they're playing, where they're playing them. So it's a great time now. If you don't have those tickets yet, get those tickets, uncwsports.com/buy tickets. If you're waiting to see what the schedule is going to look like, again, wait no longer because everything is out. We don't know times just yet for some of those games. You can assume maybe a Thursday night would be at 7 o'clock. Saturday games, potentially afternoons. We're not sure just yet, but you do know the opponents and the dates right now.
It is going to be a wild February at Trask Coliseum. You guys have, and again, if you're just looking at where you already knew who you're going to play and where you're going to play, you just didn't know how the order is going to line up. If you're in the chase to get a first-round bye, to get seeding in the CAA tournament, having, 6 games in February at home, 6 out of the 8 February games at home, that's a heck of a way to close out the regular season.
Not just that, too. From the road games are all basically bus games, one game at a time. So I think the February schedule certainly is in favor of UNCW. A lot of chances to see them. They won't play Charleston at home until the last game of the regular season at home. Then they've got one more on the road. So that's an interesting spot for that game to be at. UNCW, Charleston, Towson, Hofstra, maybe your top 4 going into this season once that preseason poll comes out. So to have a lot of games at home in February is certainly a plus for UNCW to try to get momentum. Obviously, they want to be in the top 4, if not, try to get a regular season championship this year. So very interesting scheduling. It starts, December 29th.
Yeah.
Home game on New Year's Eve, December 31st. So some games on a Monday, a game on, I think, Tuesday to end the regular season in the conference. So some different nuances with the scheduling here this year.
Now, do you know ahead of time anything at all about where the games are going to be? Or are you kind of finding out? I'm sure maybe a few days before we do. But, because, again, you talk about a home game on New Year's Eve. You guys love doing a lot of fun stuff when it comes to extracurriculars at a ball game.
Yep.
Knowing you're going to have a game on New Year's Eve, you're probably wanting to pull out a lot of bells and whistles.
Are you free to be an MC that day?
I might be. Yeah.
I mean, we met yesterday before it came out, and everyone kind of looking at it, some of us for the first time. So there's obviously, we're going to have a Military Appreciation Day, when that's going to be. Different things that we're trying to do. We've done a first responders game, I think, in the past. This year is actually the 75th year of men's basketball at UNCW.
Oh, wow.
So right now we're working on what we hope to be a documentary series. We've been doing a lot of interviews with former coaches, former players, still a lot more to go.
Sean Calipari.
He's on our list for sure. 2 years here playing for Mel Gibson. Yeah. And we talked to Mel Gibson, the former coach who still lives here in town, and talked to him about John Calipari and how he kind of got him started on his coaching career, because he said that's where his future was going to be. So actually we talked to Devontae Kaycock earlier today. We've talked to Jalen Sims, and a lot more interviews to come. So that's part of this season coming up. We plan to hopefully have a big reunion at some point as well.
Awesome.
Try to bring back as many of the principal names that we can, that are either in this area or can come by. So, it's 75 years. It's a lot of history for this program, and again, leading to this year with all these home games, 20 home games, and this team that Takeo Sito's put together, hoping that it really culminates in a great season.
Mike, going back to the schedule for a second, seeing the last home game of the regular season is against Charleston.
Yeah.
A rivalry, not just because of geography, but also because these have been 2 of the best teams in the CAA. Do you see that the league putting that game on a Saturday, putting that at the end of February, the last home regular season game for the Seahawks, it's kind of a way the league is saying, hey, look, if we've got a money matchup that we can sell to CBS Sports or whoever, this is a game we want to make available because this is maybe one of the best ways we can shine a light on our league.
I think it's been the best way to shine a light on this league the last couple of years. Obviously, this rivalry that has developed since Charleston came into the league, and now the environment that's been created at both venues, but more so at Trask, that's been highlighted the last couple of years on CBS Sportsnet. So yeah, I think it's there for a reason. They're playing twice toward the end of the season. Again, maybe there'll be 1 and 2 in the preseason. A lot of expected for both of the programs. Chris Mack's second year now in the league at Charleston, so he probably has a better feel for this league and what it takes to be in the league and win this league. So yeah, I think that definitely is going to be a highlight. Obviously, for our fans, they circle that game right away once they see that at Charleston. So against Charleston, and playing them twice is key. Playing them twice, playing Campbell twice, other schools with some rivalries that have developed. Obviously, Campbell is another one of those as well. So yeah, it should be interesting into the season for sure.
Now, for tickets, are you guys just doing the season tickets right now?
Season tickets, yes. UNCWsports.com/buy tickets. A big push out there to try to reach some benchmarks. Trying to get maybe the most season tickets sold since the Trask has been reconfigured back in 2011. They took the bleachers out and put chair backs in there. So we're trying to reach some goals that haven't been reached before, and certainly looking for the community to again look at that schedule and know now that 20 games with that schedule. So certainly worth your money to get those season tickets this year. On
the women's side, the biggest announcement was they're doing a luncheon. Dee Dee Toon Rivers, a former UNCW women's basketball player, doing a fundraiser event for her and featuring a Wilmington basketball legend in Sanaya Rivers coming back.
Yeah, Sanaya Rivers, that was her mom. So coming back, the keynote speaker for this luncheon coming up this year, and a way to, as you said, recognize Dee Dee Toon Rivers and also raise some funds for the program as well, and just bring people back, something that they haven't done before. And again, Sanaya Rivers having a great rookie season in the WNBA. Great star locally at Ashley, went to South Carolina, won a national championship there, finished her career at NC State. So a chance to be involved with that. So yeah, that was released earlier this week. Go to uncwsports.com. You can get more information and get tickets for that event coming up.
Yeah, and again, support that team. Coach Wood's doing a great job with it, just on the upward trajectory, and another feather in the cap potentially for Titletown here at UNCW.
Yeah, the talent is coming together with that program. Again, another year under her belt to really know the landscape in this league. I think that's always important when you're in a new league and trying to figure out, what it takes to win this league. Maybe different than what the previous stop you were at. So yeah, expectations I think much higher for that program this year for sure.
Mike, though, I got to say the biggest game that's happening over the next week isn't anything that's happening on the basketball court. The women's soccer team hosting nationally ranked Ohio State over there at the soccer fields.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the Ohio State. They're taking on Ohio State on Sunday.
Yes.
UNCWsports.com/buy tickets. That game 1 o'clock on Sunday. Part of 3 teams in the fall playing at home this week. You've got men's soccer against UMBC Thursday at 7 o'clock. An exhibition for volleyball that'll happen Friday against Anderson at 3 o'clock, and then culminating, as you said, with Ohio State coming to town on Sunday at 1 o'clock for women's soccer. So great opportunities to really start to get into the mode of UNCW athletics. A lot going on. There's a Gather at the Nest event tomorrow. We'll hear from the coaches, panel of coaches that will have a chance to talk about their programs as well. So a lot going on as we start to get into things now as you're into mid to coming up to late August.
I saw on the men's side of soccer that have they always split it up north and south? They're doing divisions. I thought that felt like it was new this year.
It is. It is for I think men's soccer, women's soccer, baseball, and softball.
Okay.
Are the 4 sports that they're going to divisions, so it's a little bit more heavier on the side of your division. I believe in baseball, in your division, you're playing a home series and an away series against teams in your division. So trying to reduce travel a little bit.
Sense.
Obviously, with the way the conference is spread out, travel can hit your budget pretty hard. So I think that's part of it, and just trying to help out with that and make things as competitively balanced as you can.
Yeah, and again, it just kind of leads into those natural rivalries anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You're playing, those are the ones your fans really rise to the occasion for, like a Charleston and Campbell and Elon and A&T now with them in the league. So yeah, I think it just heightens those rivalries a little bit more.
Yeah, who cares if you play Northeastern twice?
Right.
You know what I mean? Big deal.
For baseball, they'll wait for the CA tournament again for Northeastern and really, again, hype that up and make that meaningful.
Mike, so again, soccer, both at home this week.
Yes.
Season tickets for men's basketball.
Yes.
Swimming and diving announces their schedule. They're hosting Georgia.
Yes.
The Dogs coming in to swim. So a lot going on campus.
UNCWsports.com/buy tickets. Get those tickets today.
Support the Seahawks. And again, the Dee Toon Rivers, the women's basketball program, doing a really cool event there as well. Is that it, Mike?
That's it. That's all we got right now for this week.
That's a lot. Slack on Sports.